Chris was the best in-ring performer I've ever faced. I put him above me. I put him above Eddie Guerrero, who I have utmost respect for.
Is there people in that era, like in your era of wrestling when you were coming up, that you wish that you got into the ring with that you didn't get to?
Um, I I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of if there was anybody. The only one that slipped by me was Brett, that I always wanted to work with. He left a year before I came to WWE,
Oh,
and then he got annihilated by Goldberg, and
okay.
that was the end of Brett. So it would have been really cool if I would have been able to have the opportunity to work with him. He's the one guy that slipped by me that I wish didn't. Yeah.
Canadian legend. But really quick, it's the Man Them Show. It's your boy Gutsy. We got a super special guest, man. The Olympic gold medalist, the best man to ever step into the ring. We got Kurt Angle in the Lee's Palace on the Man Them Show. Thank you again. We appreciate you, man. Really quick, there's something that's been going on for the last year or so, music-wise. I don't know if you've been paying attention to it, but Kendrick Lamar versus Drake. I don't know if you've been seeing that. What's your take on these two guys? You know what I'm saying? If they were in the ring, who would you be managing?
Well, I'm a Drake fan. I like Kendrick Lamar too, but I'm gonna go with Drake. I think Drake would win by submission.
Ooh. Wait, what's a mission though? Sharpshooter, ankle lock.
Ankle lock.
Really quick, we heard was it AJ Styles speaking about the six-sided ring?
The six-sided ring, I didn't realize how rough it was on my body until we got back to a squared ring. And I was like, oh my God, I forgot that these are much better to bump in.
The ropes or the actual mat?
The actual mat, because it's pillars under the six-sided ring, where in a squared ring, it's in the middle, right? That bounce, whatever you might get. You could take a bump right on that pillar. So you can imagine that hurts.
What's your take on the six-sided ring?
The reason why it was so terrible is it's really stiff. The ring's really stiff because it's a lot smaller. So if you have a longer ring, the plywood's longer, and it gives a little bit more of a bounce. And I think that's the reason why AJ didn't like it, is because he did so much flying around the ring and landing on his back in that middle of that ring, and that's really stiff. So I think that's the reason why AJ didn't like it. But I didn't mind having it. I actually gave you more choices to shoot somebody into a corner. You have 6 sides instead of 4. Yeah. But it took a little bit of an adjustment. It wasn't that easy when I first entered into TNA, but you get used to it after a while.
True. I know you're a great general manager. If you could make a trade right now from WWE, AEW, even TNA, is there a trade that you would make?
Oh God, man, that's tough.
Kenny Omega or Will Ospreay?
Listen, those two can go. Those two are just unbelievable. I'm a huge Kenny Omega fan, and if there's anybody today that I wanted to wrestle, it would be him. I have a lot of respect for him. I think that he is one of the best workers in the world right now, and I'd love to see him come to WWE. Yeah. I think he could do really well there, and. But Will Ospreay too, man. He's amazing, incredible. Yeah, he's had so many incredible matches. He's just consistently. He might have the most 4 or 5 star matches out of anybody. He's that good. Yeah.
Underrated wrestler in your era.
Underrated. Oh gosh. I'm trying to think.
You got some great guys.
Yeah, they all had their opportunities too. No, Rey Mysterio got his opportunity too. He shined pretty well. Oh, yeah. He actually won the title from me at WrestleMania 22. So. Yes, but no, I can't think of somebody that was underappreciated. I can't think of anybody on top of my head right now.
And last really question I have: what's your favorite title design from a guy that's went from New Japan, TNA, WWE? Do you have a favorite one that stands out?
My favorite was the Eagle Belt, the WWE Eagle Belt. That was the first title I won when I beat The Rock for the World Championship. And it made such a huge impact on my career. That's what made me a main eventer full time, and very grateful that The Rock did business, and he dropped the title to me. It was really cool to have somebody of that stature, uh, do a job, for me who was a rookie at that particular time. So I had an incredible rookie year, and being The Rock capped it off.
Again, thank you, Kurt. We appreciate you, man. Everything that you've done, not just in the WWE ring, but outside. You are a legend. I just gotta thank you. Thank you to everybody here. Make sure that you guys support everything that Kurt Angle's got going on. Johnny I Pearl, Lord Fury. It's the Man Them Show. It's your boy Gutsy, and I'm off of this.